Alright, drone video for Tract C at Cave Hollow. Beautiful tract. We're going to get a good look at it here. It's just a few hundred feet off the county road. It's got private easement road access. Its entire east side borders the easement road. Trying to get our bearings here. So where are we? Oh, here we go. Getting turned around. Okay, well, we're parked on the easement road at the east side of the property. And the properties, as we're facing westerly, so the properties, I guess you'd say above the easement road. And as we pan up, we'll get a better look at it here. So you can see already it's a mixture of wooded and open areas. And you can see the interactive map. Actually, a very, very pretty property. It's got some natural glade areas. It's got cedar trees. It's got hardwood trees. This is just a view of to the west. I mean, we're looking over the property, but this is showing you the view of the area. I mean, this is pure Ozarks. Down toward the bottom, you can see a couple hawks. That was cool. So we're flying westerly. We're directly over the property. You can see the hardwoods. You can see the cedars. You can see the glade areas. Those glade areas could make natural building sites or campsites. I mean, that's pretty cool to see. The property is the highest at the east side where the truck is parked, and it slopes down as you go westerly. I'm trying to see here. The elevation in the area on the high side of the property is about 1,000 feet. On the low side, probably around 900 feet. That's above sea level. So you're definitely high and dry up here in the Ozarks. So now we're backing up westerly, but we're looking easterly over the property. Big open glade area. I mean, the property, the way it's situated, you could be just as private as you want to be. I mean, with a minimal amount of work, you could be back in that middle glade or the western glade, and just be super duper private. The extreme west side of the property is a tiny little wet weather creek bed. Couldn't really tell in the drone video if it was running or not, but it probably only runs after it's been raining. But you'll still find some cool rock formations and stuff like that in an Ozark creek bed. So now I believe we're just going to get down low and try to take a look at the property itself and the glade areas. So we're looking right at a glade. I think that's in about the middle of the property. That glade is characterized by the cedar trees and the native grasses. It's mostly open, thin layer of soil, and then the native grasses only grow up about a foot and a half. So it's a cool place. I've had a lot of people tell us that they love to have their campsite in a glade because it's basically zero maintenance. So you don't have to show up and weed whack right away every time you get to your cabin. Flying easterly. And then the thick trees, and then the truck, I believe, is right on the other side of those trees. So very private. That easement road, like we said, is just a few hundred feet north of the county road. Awesome view. You'd have a view to the west, I would assume, from the ground level here. You're very close to Mountain Home, Arkansas, within about 20 miles. 10 miles or less to Gainesville, Missouri, which is the county seat for Ozark County, where the property is located. Now we're just trying to get down and take a look. You go west about 10 miles, you've got Bull Shoals Lake. You go east about 10 miles, you've got Norfolk Lake. I mean, it's awesome out here. The hunting is phenomenal. The wildlife is just great. Deer and turkey. Very private, but still close to some great towns.